So I just uploaded a video about super affordable and close dupes for super expensive luxury niche and designer fragrances. It got a lot of views, and obviously you guys want to see more videos about really amazing and affordable Middle Eastern Arabian fragrances. So I thought I would do a video about my top 10 favorite Middle Eastern fragrances. Some of them aren't, they stand alone, but I want to share with you my current top 10 favorite Arabian or Middle Eastern perfumes. They are very affordable yet super amazing, high quality, and have amazing performance. So what more can you ask for? So let's jump right in. Hi my lovely people, welcome back to another fabulous fragrance video. In this video, I want to share with you my favorite Middle Eastern or Arabian fragrances. I recently purchased a bunch of really nice ones that I really fell hard in love with. And I really want to talk to you about them. Some of them are actual dupes for luxury designer and niche fragrances, but some of them aren't. They stand alone. So my first fragrance I have in my hand, not only is the bottle super luxe and gorgeous, but it is also one of those fragrances that stands alone. This, as far as I know, not a dupe for any luxury niche or designer fragrance. This stands alone. I mean, look at this bottle. I mean, this is velvet, you guys. I mean, I know it's not super sophisticated, but it's still very beautiful. It has like velvet bottle, just kind of like Sospiro bottles, which I really love, by the way. It's gorgeous. And no, it's not ugly. It's not gaudy or anything. It's actually super cute. I love the velvet feel of the bottle. Love the little rhinestone right there. It's super stunning. I think it looks gorgeous. This is Sakeena by Lattafa. This fragrance is so unique. So let me just start by saying that it smells nothing like anything I have in my 600 plus fragrances. You're gonna ask me, oh, by the way, I just got hit with a big scent cloud of it even before I can put it to my nose. The 600 plus fragrances I have behind me, if you ask me what is it close to, can I give an example? No, I can't, because there's nothing like this in my collection. So, oh my gosh, this smells so unique. I don't even know how to describe it. What I do know is that I already got compliments on it, and my husband loves it, which I never in a million years thought he would, because it's a little bit sweet, like more sweet than he likes usually. He loves some really sweet fragrances like Sergia Vitalica or Soradora Janie, but he typically doesn't love too much of a sweet fragrance. But gosh, this, you guys, right away, oh my gosh, it's super feminine. It's like, you may as well imagine femininity dripping out of it, like the spout of it, okay? And out of, on the exterior of it too, like such a feminine bottle. But anyway, this is a very kind of sexy, playful, feminine fragrance with floral and fruity notes. But the floral that right away hits you, if you know what it smells like, it's rose. It's got beautiful rose, but with beautiful fruity notes like raspberry, very super playful and feminine, but at the same time, not juvenile, but kind of grown up and sexy too. So however they did it, there's a passion fruit note in it, which is so juicy, and there's like aquatic type of watery notes in it, like some kind of ozonic vibe to it, which makes it super sexy. No wonder my husband loves it, because he loves any kind of ozonic marine type of notes in fragrances. He finds it super sexy and very kind of salty skin kind of vibes, like the hot, sexy skin vibes. So this has like, you know, very syrupy mandarin orange. There's juicy passion fruit. There's very fruity berry-like raspberry. There's that very romantic and sexy feminine rose. And there's definitely oud, but I don't know if it is listed. But this oud is not really oud-like. This is more of the scent or the strength of the oud without the kind of the sharpness of the oud, if that makes sense. This has a couple of really delicious gourmand notes in the base. There's toffee, there's praline, there's like a bucket of vanilla, which makes it super, super sweet. There's musk, which is always sexy, like a blast of fluffy musk, you know. This one, you guys, this whole line of Lattafa, I don't know what you call this line. Is it called, well, it's Sakeena, but there's a line. So in this line, you also get like a blue velvet bottle, which is also, I know, very highly rated. I'm definitely getting my hands on that one next. And then there is like a pink one, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm definitely planning to add the rest of the fragrance from this line in different colors. And because I know that they're all very highly rated. This projects like crazy, lasts forever, but in a very non-offensive, oozing, sexy, feminine way. Like it like oozes out of you, like feminine sexiness sort of drips out of you. And my husband loves it, and I get compliments all the time when I wear this to appointments. So Sakeena, definitely a win for me. It's right up the, you know, the top of my list here. This is actually, to me, as good as some of my Sospiro Serja fragrances. Honestly, you guys, it's so gorgeous. And of course, an oldie but a goodie that I can never, ever, ever forego, never, ever skip. And in fact, it's the right time of the year to start wearing it, which I'll be doing a Middle Eastern fragrances for a fall video here soon. And this will be in it because this screams fall in every possible way you can imagine. This is Casablanca by Swiss Arabian, which is another fragrance house I really love. I think it's between Afnan, Swiss Arabian, and Lattafa. Those are the three houses that are, I think, really, really good right now. I have a lot of really good fragrances from all those three houses. This is that gorgeous caramelly, appley, kind of slightly spicy, perfect fall fragrance. Super, super stunning. This has that crisp apple note in the opening with a little bit of grapes, I think. Has a little bit of iris. It has this gorgeous caramel with amber in the base, and it has what makes it sexy, really. It's in addition to musk, which is also sexy, there's a suede note in here, which is a leather accord, which always adds a layer of sophistication, luxurious touch, and sexiness to fragrances. So this is one of those fragrances. I do want to spray it a little bit, even though I can spray it right out of the... Oh, it's beautiful. It's such a slightly spicy, very, very subtly. That warm spiciness is very subtle. It's a little bit of kind of balsamic too, which is very, very sexy also. It's a great fall fragrance. It screams fall, okay? Really love it. Another fragrance that I love. I don't know if you can buy it online. I bought it from the boutique. It's by the Arabian brand, Oud brand. I bought it from one of their boutiques at the mall. So this is Arabian Oud Rosewood. So I have the fragrance and I have the hair fragrance. So I have both. The same fragrance, the fragrance and the hair mist. So this, you guys, smells like an Arabian queen. Okay, but not without it being too heavy or too opulent. There's such thing as too opulent too, but it is opulent. Okay, it is this super sexy, feminine, almost noble, royal, opulent rose fragrance. I mean, it drips femininity. It's something my husband actually picked up for me from that boutique, and he actually brought me back. He brought a sample and I went back with him to get the full bottles. It has obviously rose and oud, which is always a good pairing, and this oud is super smooth, not your barnyard oud, not your sharp oud. It is a very sweet vanillic rose oud fragrance. There's a lot of vanilla that makes it. Rose and vanilla always like match made in heaven. This has a little bit of like balsamic vibe, but very little bit. I think there's olibanum in it and that cloud of musk. This actually kind of reminds me of Montal Rose's musk, but they're not exactly the same. This is a little bit more, this is more vanilla sweet. Like if you took Montal Rose's musk and made it more vanilla sweet and made it even more regal, that would be this one. This is like fit for an Arabian queen. It is super feminine and gorgeous. And this alone performs so well, like lasts hours and hours, like 12 hours plus. But when you add the hair fragrance too, forget about it, okay? So it definitely lasts a long time. It is a great scent. I absolutely love it. So one of my other loves that I didn't talk about in the other video because it's not a dupe for anything. What is this house? I forget the house of this, but this is called Choco Musk. This is not from one of those main ones, but it is a Middle Eastern fragrance. This smells like the most delicious chocolate blast with a cloud of musk, you guys. It's, oh my gosh, it's like this sweet, you know, chocolate bar, cacao powder with a blast of like musky cloud, okay? Oh, it's super delicious, super sweet. It's chocolate, it's musk, it's sweetness from vanilla. It's absolutely delicious. If you love a good chocolate fragrance, and if you like Mancera's Choco Violet, there you go. I don't love that fragrance. I like it, I don't love it. This I love. That one is more of a powdery chocolate. This is like more of a, I don't know, sweet chocolate, cloudy musk. I don't know how to describe it. It's super, it's more delicious, more chocolatey, more gourmand than the Choco Violet. So if you like that, you definitely like this. I love this one. It's so delicious. Such a delicious chocolate fragrance. It actually kind of also reminds me of the Shabu Lait de Chocolat. Okay, so that one is kind of reminding me of that too. Absolutely love it. Great performance, delicious, especially for fall time. Amazing. So I have another great Gourmand. It's actually one of the best dupes out there that exists for niche fragrances. This is actually Lattafa Eclair, and this is a better dupe for Bianco Latte than the other dupes. I know there's another dupe too that's very popular, but this one is a way better dupe than that, if you ask me. Honestly, to the point, like my last video on Arabian Middle Eastern perfumes, like the dupe video I did, many of you commented saying that you prefer Eclair, that you have both, and you prefer Eclair to Bianco Latte because some of you find Bianco Latte to be a little bit screechy. I don't find Bianco Latte to be screechy per se, but I can see why you might find this a little bit more creamy, a little less powdery, probably a little less powerful, maybe, I don't know. But this is a delicious dupe for Bianco Latte, Eclair by Lattafa. I mean, this has the most delicious caramel with that milkiness. There's milk too, I think, like great caramel milkiness. It's super like nicely sweet. There's even sugar in here. There is some honey. It's just so delicious. There's praline, there's vanilla, what's not to like? And then there are some floral notes as well, but this is really beautiful, very delicious, super amazing and perfect for fall time. I love that one because I do agree with some of you. While I don't say I like it more than Bianco Latte, I love having both. I love the fact that I have Eclair because it is a little sweeter. It is a little less powdery. It is a little less punchy maybe. So yeah, so it's kind of like another version of the same kind of scent profile. So I do appreciate that about that fragrance. Then I have right here by Paris Corner, Rifaaqat. This one is actually supposed to be a dupe for YSL Baby Cat, which I have, the original. And oh, this is such a close dupe to it. It's so beautiful. It's this woody, resinous, slightly balsamic. There's like a nice leather accord in there from that suede that's in this fragrance. Some resin note, I think olibanum in here. It's very kind of like that warmth from the resins, the balsamic. It has that sort of deep luxurious feeling from that leather accord. Slight bit of a boozy vibe, but very kind of in a subtle spicy way. There are subtle spices obviously. There's like I think saffron and you know some warm spices. This really is very, very close to Baby Cat, especially because Baby Cat is very difficult to get here in the US. This is a great alternative for it. Some of you commented under my video that I did about the best Middle Eastern dupes for expensive luxury niche and designer fragrances video, which I featured this in. You said that you find Rifaaqat to like last for days and days and days, and you're right. It has amazing performance, lasts forever, just kind of like Baby Cat, but there's something slightly smoother about Baby Cat to me. This is nice too. I'm not saying this is not smooth, but Baby Cat has like a little bit more of that vanilla smoothness in it. I feel like, and it's very, very woody and resinous, just like the original. Yeah, it's just absolutely gorgeous. It's one of my favorite Middle Eastern fragrances. You can't even tell that it's in no way Oriental, you know, like they didn't put the Middle Eastern flair in it or anything. It's very much like YSL Baby Cat. It's absolutely beautiful. Like it's such a good woody resinous vanilla. If you like that kind of fragrance, if you enjoy Spiritueuse de Bienvenue by Guerlain, if you enjoy YSL Baby Cat, Angelique Noir by Guerlain, that sort of fragrances, you would absolutely love that. Also Mikalaf Note Vanille. If you love that type of woody vanilla fragrances, this is really for you. It's absolutely gorgeous. Oh yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, it has plenty of vanilla just like the original, but something about the original, there's something little bit more in the original, but this has just as much if not better performance, and it is an absolute work of art. I love this fragrance, Rifaaqat by Paris Corner. And then I have this fragrance right here. This is supposed to be a dupe for Fleur Narcotique by Ex Nihilo. This is Le Fleur Bouquet by Afnan. This one, oh my gosh, huge compliment getter, you guys. I mean, this thing fills up a room like no other. Oh my gosh, whew. Beautiful floral bouquet, absolutely delightful. It's just very feminine, and it just, you know, kind of like surrounds you with the scent halo, you know. It's just, oh, very, very feminine. If you like to smell floral, feminine in a floral way, this is the one for you. And if you like orange blossom, it's got the most beautiful orange blossom note. It has like this bunch of beautiful white florals, which includes a nice, very honey-like, nectary florals like orange blossom, you know? And then it has beautiful other florals, not just white florals. Got like some really sweet, beautiful fruity notes. It's got citruses, it's got musk, it's really like a little bit powdery, but it has a beautiful rose note as well. It's just this floral, slightly fruity, beautiful flower nectar kind of smelling fragrance, a little bit like sweet nectar of beautiful white florals with some other type of florals. This smells very similar to Fleur Narcotique, which is not as good in performance as this one is. By the way, this one has amazing projection. Like I said, it fills a room literally when you wear it. And when somebody walks into the room, you're the one they're gonna smell, not in an offensive way, that permeating, radiating kind of way, okay? And it lasts forever and ever. Absolutely gorgeous. Although very demure scent profile, the performance is out of this world. So another floral one that is on top of my list right now, because the original that this is inspired by is a huge diehard love of mine. Although that is a little bit spicier, a little bit muskier than this. This is a pretty good dupe. This is a Mystique Bouquet by Afnan. This one is a dupe apparently to Valaya, which I see the, you know, connection, and it smells like all the florals in Valaya. Like there's that mahonia note, and then there's all those like florals like in the one, but that spicy akigala wood is kind of missing in here, the spicy pepperiness you get from akigala wood, and it is not as musky as the original. So if you don't like the muskiness or the spicy woodiness of the original, that's Valaya, you would love this. This is like taking the other stuff out of Valaya instead of the slight peppery spiciness from the akigala wood and the muskiness of it. Okay, so this one has great performance as well. It's absolutely gorgeous. Like I said again, I love having both because it gives me similar profiles but variation, right? A little bit of variation. So yeah, it's in the top of my list right now, and as far as Middle Eastern fragrances go. Then I have this very significant royal looking thing right here. Oh my goodness, this one is like crazy big. This is Seher by Lattafa. This is a gorgeous vanilla fragrance. This is kind of a boozy type of vanilla, and it is supposedly a dupe to Vanilla Sex by Tom Ford, which I talked about in my last video where I talked about Middle Eastern dupes for very expensive fragrances, and that one is like 400 bucks, you know what I mean? And this is only like 30 something dollars. This one, you guys, is an amazing alternative to the Vanilla Sex. This one actually, to me, it feels like a little boozier and the same kind of vanilla, but it lasts longer and projects better, definitely, while giving you like a little bit of a variation from it. You know what I mean? It's a similar type of almondy, boozy vanilla with more of the boozy than the Vanilla Sex. Yeah, you can get the almondiness too. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love when I get whiffs of it when I'm wearing it. It's absolutely very satisfying type of fragrance. Very nice and vanilla-y, perfect for fall. Finally, I have this very oldie but very goodie. This one is Jasmin Wisp by it's La Yukwam, they call it La Yukwam Jasmin Wisp by, I forget the house's name right now. This is also one of the more known houses. This one is technically, it has a lot of summery notes like passion fruit, but oh, this is like jasmine, candied jasmine and passion fruit is what it smells like. It's very kind of, to me, very summery, but you can wear it all year round if you want to. It's that passion fruit note is absolutely divine in here, and that jasmine, it's kind of a sweet candied jasmine because of probably the other notes like vanilla and stuff in the fragrance. Super satisfying, amazing summertime fragrance. I've put a pretty darn good dent into it. Really very good Middle Eastern fragrance, really you know, and very, very affordable for summertime in particular, but it can be an all year round fragrance as well. So those are my top 10 favorite Middle Eastern fragrances right now, but I am planning on purchasing a lot more, especially the sisters of this lady right here will definitely be added. And I'm doing research on more dupes to very famous luxury expensive niche and designer fragrances, so I do plan to add a lot more amazing Arabian Middle Eastern fragrances. Thank you for opening my eyes to the very amazing, you know, possibilities, alternatives in the Middle Eastern realm. And I always was a fan of Middle Eastern fragrances, but I've come to realize lately that they have these very unique scent profiles. Like this one, for example, a total eye-opener for me. I really love it. I mean, how I get compliments, how it lasts, and how gorgeous the bottle is, and all of that for a fraction of the price. And it's one of the few my husband loves, which says a lot. So yeah, I'm exploring. You don't want to be like an ostrich, you know, with your head stuck in the sand all the time. You know, sometimes you can kind of go down like this path and this rabbit hole of, you know, luxury, looking for the highest quality. It's not always like it's cracked up to be. Do you know what I mean? So we need to branch out a little bit and explore other possibilities. Otherwise, you'll be missing out a very good thing, you know? Just like how when you don't eat ethnic food of different types, different cuisines from different countries, you have no idea what you're missing out on when you're just eating, you know, potatoes and meat. There's a lot more flavors out there. So yeah, life is colorful, you guys, and don't be narrow to one thing. You just have to explore everything, and you will open up a whole world of possibilities. Anyway, the bottom line is I'm going to be exploring more Middle Eastern fragrances. So let me know down in the comment section your thoughts. What are your top? I know there are a lot of Middle Eastern fragrance connoisseurs out there. What are your top 10 fragrances? Let me know down in the comment section. Also suggest to me Middle Eastern Arabian fragrance dupes for very expensive luxury designer and niche fragrances. That too, let me know all down in the comment section. I would really appreciate your feedback and your, you know, input. So you guys, I hope this video was helpful and you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Ring the notification bell. That's very important because I don't have a set schedule, so that you will be notified when I upload. Otherwise, just subscribing is no longer enough. This is something YouTube did a few years ago. They make you subscribe and ring the notification bell so they really know that you really want to watch somebody's video. You know what I mean? I mean, apparently you had to confirm it 5 times. Anyway, so yeah, ring the notification bell as well, and follow me on other social media like Instagram. And don't forget to hop on over to my makeup and beauty channel, Cleo Lux Life, where I am reviewing right now a bunch of amazing holiday makeup releases from luxury makeup brands like Chanel, Dior, Guerlain, Charlotte Tilbury. So yeah, hop on over there and subscribe and watch those videos as well. I will see you guys in my next video.